Why do you need me to wear white or my other?
Don't ask too many questions.
Don't ask too many questions.
Just wear it.
Okay.
Please.
My newer one or my one I do every day?
I don't mind. Doesn't matter.
You don't mind?
I don't mind. Either
Okay.
Or. Either or. Did I tell you about Charlotte?
What about Charlotte?
So, Monty came in the house like right before Christmas and was, walking around in the house and he loves being in the house. He wants to be in the house.
He deserves it.
He does. So when he was going out of the door, he slipped. And his back right, I think it was his back right, leg went out. And I was really worried. I felt it and all this, and he seemed like okay, but he got depressed shortly after that. I never connected the two things. When Charlotte came over, she was actually coming to see Frosty, but she wanted to go see Monty. She was really let's go and see Monty. So we went to see Monty, and she went straight to that leg, but it never computed back to way back before Christmas. She kept going to that leg and to that leg and to that hawk, and I was like, it's weird, I didn't know he had anything with it. Never computed. Well, the day she was coming over, he went and stood at the front door. And he just stood at the front door. He's never stood at the front door.
I literally just took one. And
So,
horrible.
yesterday, I got home. He was standing by the front door again. And I'm like... And then I had the epiphany of him falling down at the front door. And I went, oh my God, that's the leg she went to. And I was like, I had to text her and tell her. I was like, can you believe this? That's the leg.
Wow.
I know. She's a pretty interesting, amazing person.
So you can pour your big bottle of Piranha into the spray bottles of Piranha.
So beer bongs. Sorry.
You can tell how old she is.
How old do you think I am?
26.
I wish.
How old are you?
30.
4 years off.
23. Yeah, I get that a lot. I wish. I feel like I'm 90 years old. So.
I'll trade you.
No, you don't, because I'm one of the young ones that gets made fun of when I go to the doctors, because they're like, "Those are your knees? Are you sure?" And I'm like, takes me an hour
Those
to
are
get
your
out of bed in the
knees.
morning. It's kind of
What'd you do to your knees?
I've had 11 knee surgeries. On one knee, I've had spinal fusions. That's what happens when you ride them crazy horses. Woo! That's why I don't do it anymore.
What kind of crazy horses did you ride?
I did a lot of colt breaking growing up, so. And because I weigh nothing, why not,
Ouch.
Yeah.
We have Chris Cox and Buck Brannaman's now listening to the Horse Talk Show in there.
Really?
Yeah, Isaac put them in. This is Buck Brannaman, and you're listening to the Horse Talk Show.
Yes.
Actually, the Horse Talk Show, because that's how he says it.
The horse.
The horse. And Chris Cox. This is Chris Cox, and you're listening
You
to
didn't
the
put Charlotte's in?
Oh, no. Oh, you did put Charlotte's in? Oh, he put Charlotte's in too.
Wow.
Wow. And Mike Smith.
I got my mic. That's all I'm happy about.
Have you ever heard of Charlotte Cannon?
The name sounds familiar. I'm horrible with names. You're lucky I know my name.
I was going to say, you've never met Charlotte Cannon then.
Is she the animal? Is she the communication person?
She definitely does that. She also does this hacks to relax stuff. You can have one of those, actually. I'll give you one.
Heck yeah, chat
Yeah.
Anything to relax.
Yes, hacks to relax. It's so weird. The show is up there and we're here.
I know.
It's like, it's up there.
That's not me.
That's distracting.
I swear to God, I thought I was going crazy for a second. I thought I was hurting. She's blonde hair over there.
I know, right?
That's my inner persona.
Don't get so close. This is my
You're not
line.
leaning in.
This is my dance space.
What's the camera?
Horse good is if you want horse good.
The big black thing with the red light.
Yeah, I was looking.
Everybody tries to look there. Don't look
Why
there.
is that?
Men are worse than women, though.
What?
And that's sexist.
What? I'm just telling you the
Was that
truth.
'cause you
Men
guys-
look at themselves.
Wait a minute, that's because you guys are on there going. You don't have time to look at yourself.
By the way, you were awesome.
Thank you. I
Spot on.
was like, don't look at yourself, but then I felt weird looking right into the camera.
Isaac, that was amazing. I don't know how you came up with that. Did you find that picture at the Hobby Horse Games?
Oh,
How'd
no,
you do
I
that?
sent it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I sent it because I.
that was
figured-
so.
You could have made him look really good.
perfect.
You were stupendous.
You're
I
stupendous.
take that back. Isaac did that. He found it.
All right. So like this or like that?
You can do whatever feels
Oh, no shit.
comfortable.
You can move
What,
around.
what do you put? What do you
I always do this.
What is it?
Just one hand here and one on my leg.
Oh yeah, like that. Cheers.
Just act natural.
Would you like a brush? Or do you have one?
You gave me
I did, didn't I? Well, we'll put it up here anyway. And we'll have a bag. Why are these stickers so hard to get off? There you go. You can get this off, can't you? It looks ugly.
I can't get it off.
I know, it's terrible, isn't it? It's those Chinese children that do this.
Wow.
They do.
Lisa.
Listen, it's a true fact. I hate to say it, but
Don't mess up your nails.
it's a true fact. We should have one up there because they look nice.
I have a buddy that's from Belgium, Jarno Dismat.
I haven't heard of
People sometimes say to me, "Oh, you're from England. Do you know Tony?"
Yeah, but
And I go,
hold on.
You do know everybody.
You know everybody, because I guarantee if somebody said that, you go, yeah, I actually do know that.
That name does sound familiar. Yeah.
You never know. He could have said, I know Yarno.
Coming back, we have Tommy Turner from Equifence of Florida. This is the 3rd episode, and he's talking about braces. So watch this.
He's actually not talking about braces. He's
Oh, I thought
talking
he was.
about proper wires.
Oh. Who told me he was talking about braces?
That,
what I listened.
that's number 4.
Oh.
So I got to tell my Belgium joke.
You do? You have a Belgian joke?
Oh, yeah.
He said, oh yeah.
So do you know why they don't do instant replay at the soccer matches for Belgium? Because then they think it was 2-0.
It's fucked up.
I had a Dutch and a Belgium guy at the ranch where I learned and taught that they would tell jokes about each other. Because then the Dutch oh yeah, I have more Belgium jokes.
He's like, so my second one is this one.
But then the Dutch joke was, how can you tell that your neighbors are Dutch? The toilet paper's hanging from the laundry. Because they're cheap.
Ah.
And then he said, "Do you how did the Grand Canyon get dug out? 2 Dutchmen dropped a nickel down a gopher hole."
Oh
That-
my god.
That's the joke.
I didn't know that Belgian people were supposed to be cheap.
No, not Belgium, Dutch.
Oh.
The Dutch are cheap. What I heard was the Dutch are cheap, and the Belgium are not bright. Oh, rodent lady's coming, and then Tommy's coming after her.
The rodent lady. Sounds terrible, doesn't it?
Well, that's who she is.
The rodent lady.
What? How would you describe her?
The wildlife works lady.
The wildlife works lady.
The rodent lady just sounded so, she's like Steve Irwin in a woman. Yeah, she is. She's wild. She cracks me up. I just saw watching Charlotte up there.
Oh, were you watching Charlotte?
She was up there with us.
Was she up there?
She was. There's Neil.
That's Neil.
It's Neil.
I didn't get a tip of the week that week.
You're not getting one this week either.
Oh, I'm not?
No.
Okay.
We'll use your opener though, but we're going to put a little tiny clip of you with the Mustang and tell people that coming soon. Pete and the Mustang.
Once again, no tip of the week. I'm going to cry.
But we'll run you a little opener and say,
Habits.
well, you can still get it in.
No,
You
I
might
don't
have
want to
like
get it
10
in.
seconds.
I don't get a tip of the week. I don't get to do.
Why can't we get the tip of the week?
You want the tip of the week?
1000%.
Dance and Pete's tip of the week brought to you by Complimentary Horsemanship. So, habits. So when you halter your horse, do you have their head come down?
Yes.
That sets you up for bridling. So the habits that you do twice a day at least if you're turning in and coming out. So that's 4 times you could be helping your bridling.
Yes, agreed.
Okay, so going in and out of stalls, you can also be practicing your trail loading.
Yes.
So how you take your horse into the stall so they go running in there. Most people don't turn them around and come back out and do it again until they're quiet, just like going into the trailer. So those little things going in and out of gates, teaching them to stay away from the gate, habits like that prevent you from having horses get out and come and turn, face, and wait. I saved a horse's life because of that habit. The lady fed, the horse ran out the gate because she left the gate open, turned around and faced and waited for her. And she just said, let's go back in. And
Yeah, let's cut, please.
yeah. So those habits that we do when you think there's no training going on is when most of the training's going on. Okay, I think they want to do pictures.
Yes. Oh no, but I had a bad hair day.
You always have a bad hair day.
Oh, be quiet.
You're like the person that goes, now this is the first time I ever did this recipe, so it's probably not going to turn out very good. And you take your first bite and you're like, this is the most amazing food I've ever tasted.
All right,
But
well,
if she would have said, this is going to be really good, it probably wouldn't have been as good.
this is true.